Hey team, welcome back to Heather Reed Fitness. Whether you're in your living room, at the beach, or traveling, this workout is proof that your body alone is enough to build strength, power, and confidence. We're gonna start our warm-up with side-lying thoracic openers. I want you to focus on opening through the chest and upper back. Keep your knees stacked so your lower body stays stable, and reach your fingertips long. For a modification, if your shoulder feels tight, limit the range of motion and stop where it feels good. For our thread the needles, I want you to start in a tabletop position. Reach your arm underneath of you with control and your palm facing up. Let your head and shoulder gently rest on the floor while you reach across your body. Keep your hips square. And as a modification, if you can't reach the floor comfortably, place a yoga block or a pillow underneath of your shoulder. Down dog to cobra. From plank, push your hips back into down dog and then flow forward to cobra. Press through the palms and lengthen through your spine. Roll forward through your vertebrae one by one until your pelvis is touching the floor. Open your chest into cobra, but keep your glutes slightly engaged to protect your low back. For modification, drop to your knees during the cobra transition. Your last warm-up is negative push-ups. Lower super slowly and with controlled from the top of the push-up to the bottom. Try and cue yourself to take about 5 seconds in that negative. For modification, perform the negative push-up from your knees. So for the main part of the workout, it's gonna be a mega set. We're gonna follow 5 different movements, 10 reps for each movement. We're gonna take a little bit of a rest time at the end of each set, but we're gonna go for 3 rounds total. Our first movement is gonna be a reverse tabletop push-up to an L sit. Keep your hands right underneath of your butt. Your fingers are gonna be pointed out towards your heels. Drive through your palms and squeeze your glutes at the top. Lift into the L sit with control and use no momentum. Everything is super controlled from each single angle. Your modification is going to be reducing the amount of range of motion that you're giving yourself into the L sit and keeping your knees slightly bent or even more bent for a smaller L sit. For your narrow push-up reaches, you're gonna keep your elbows tight by your sides. You're gonna stay strong through your core, no dipping of the hips. As you reach forward, keep your neck neutral and try and pull your bicep all the way up so that it's almost touching your ear. As a modification, drop to your knees while maintaining a straight line from the top of your head down to your knees. Up-down planks. Start on your forearms, then press up to your hands, one arm at a time. Minimize hip swinging or swaying by keeping your core super controlled and locked in place. For a modification, perform from the knees while keeping tension through your core. Make sure that you're pulling your rib cage down and not allowing the ribs to flare.
High plank reaches. Start in a strong high plank with shoulders stacked over wrists and feet about hip width apart. Rotate your torso as you reach one arm up towards the ceiling, reaching as high as you possibly can with your fingertips. Control the rotation on the way back down and reset before switching sides. For a modification, widen your stance or drop one knee down to help stabilize your hips while maintaining rotation through your upper back. Commando rows. You're going to stay in a high plank, row one arm at a time. During that row, I want you to pull your elbow tight into your ribs, depress the shoulder down, and squeeze the armpit down as far as you can. You're going to resist hip rotation while you're in your rows. As a modification, you can row from your knees while still maintaining a steady braced torso. All right, take this rest, deep breath in and let it go. Let your shoulders relax. You're doing amazing. This is your reset. Use it. Hydrate if you need to. Shake your arms out. Get your mind ready for the next round. We're building strength and intention today. You got this. Take this rest. When you're pushing into your tricep dip, make sure that you're squeezing your triceps and locking your elbows out before you allow your hips to swoop underneath of you. When your hips are swooping underneath of you, really brace your core and create a hollow body position with the belly so that you have room to swoop the hips closer to your arms. Make sure that when you're lowering into your push-up, you're sending your chest through your hands. If your eyes are in line with your hands, that means that you're using too much shoulder and not enough chest. So make sure that the hands are in line with the armpits. You're looking forward and you're sending your chest through your hands when you're at the bottom range of your push-up. When you're lowering down to your forearms and transitioning back to the hands, try not to let your hips hike up to the ceiling. You want to make sure that your hips are in line with your chest the entire time. If these get too difficult, remember you can always drop to your knees for a modification. Make sure you're reaching as high to the ceiling as you can when you're doing your side plank reaches. As soon as that hand comes up to the ceiling, press your bottom hand through the ground as hard as you can and reach for the ceiling as high as you can. You want to think lengthening through the arms, bracing your obliques to hold you in that correct position. When you're performing your Supermans, make sure that you're not cranking your neck up. If you notice, I keep my head neutral and I'm just trying to bring my biceps all the way up by my ears. So again, don't lift your head up when you're going into your Supermans. Keep looking at the ground so that you can keep your neck protected. Amazing work, everyone. Stick with it. This is how we build real strength, is sticking with the hard reps. You feel that burn in the arms? That's your body leveling up. Lean into it. Remember, we're focusing on anti-rotation when we lift our hands off of the ground. So after your push-up, when you're about to lift your hand up, you want to try and get your bicep by your ear and don't let your hips twist. Brace your core as hard as you can. Don't let the hips rotate. The wider you take your feet, the easier it'll be. The closer your feet are together, the more difficult this movement you can make. Make sure you're controlling every single rep. Intentional movement makes all the difference. Make sure you're reaching as high to the ceiling as you can when you're doing your side plank reaches. As soon as that hand comes up to the ceiling, press your bottom hand through the ground as hard as you can and reach for the ceiling as high as you can. You want to think lengthening through the arms, bracing your obliques to hold you in that correct position. Yes, that's it. Own the movement, don't rush it. Make sure you're breathing and then driving through the chest. Congratulations, guys. You made it to the cool down and stretch, my favorite part. We're going to start in a child's pose. Sit back onto your heels, extend your arms forward, really reaching those arms as far forward as you can with both hands to open up one side of your lats. And then when you're ready, you switch over, walk your hands to the other side, reaching across the body so that you can stretch the other side of the lats, or in other words, the ribs. Prone pec stretch. You're going to lie face down. You're going to keep your hands in a field goal position, so 90-degree angle at the elbows. You're going to extend one arm to the side and gently roll away from it. This is gonna open up to the front of the shoulder and chest. Slowly breathe through that stretch while you feel your chest and your pec muscles being lengthened. We're going to finish with a down dog. You're going to push your hips high up and back into your heels. You should have all of the weight into your heels as best as you can. After you hold, you can slowly walk your hands to your toes and go into a slight dead hang, where your belly sits on your thighs and you're just completely relaxed.
If you did this workout and you were sweating a lot like me, make sure that you're adding some sodium into your water. You need those electrolytes to replenish yourself so that you don't get dehydrated. Make sure that you're try and eat around 30 grams of protein after this workout so that your body can start going into recovery and you can start building the muscles that you're looking for.